Hello everyone, welcome to Edupedia World Videos. In our today's lecture, we will discuss about functional group and chemical properties of organic compounds. First, we will discuss about functional group. A functional group is an atom or group of atoms which determines the characteristic functions or chemical properties of a particular organic compound. A functional group contains one or more atoms of elements other than carbon, such as oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, and halogens. These atoms are known as heteroatoms, and they can replace one or more hydrogen atoms in a hydrocarbon chain. These heteroatoms are responsible for the specific properties of organic compounds, regardless of nature and length of carbon chain. These heteroatoms or group of heteroatoms are known as functional groups, and the examples of functional groups are OH, F, Cl, that is chloride, bromide, CHO, COH, and NO2. The functional group of alcohol is OH, and it is responsible for the characteristic chemical properties of alcohols. The functional group in alkenes is not a group of atoms but the presence of double bond. A functional group distinguishes one class of compounds from the others. The chemical properties of the compounds having the same functional group are similar. Now, chemical properties of organic compounds. First property is combustion. All allotropic forms of carbon burn in oxygen to form either only carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide with the release of heat and light. Most carbon compounds such as alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, alcohol, they also burn in oxygen to give carbon dioxide and water with the release of heat and light. The combustion reactions are oxidation reactions, and all combustion reactions are exothermic in nature. Let us see some examples of combustion reactions. The basic equation for a combustion reaction is C plus O2. It will give CO2 along with heat and light. If methane undergoes combustion, then what will happen? CH4 plus twice O2, it will give CO2 plus twice H2O along with heat and light. And when ethene undergoes combustion reaction, it will form C2H4. When it goes combustion reaction, it will also form twice CO2 plus twice H2O plus heat and light. The saturated hydrocarbons burn, giving a clean flame, and the unsaturated hydrocarbons burn, giving a yellow flame with a black smoke. and when a metal plate is placed above this yellow flame, a black sooty deposit of carbon is formed on the metal plate. Now, let us discuss another chemical property. The next chemical property is oxidation. The carbon compounds undergo oxidation when they undergo combustion. The lower alkanes are oxidized in the presence of limited supply of air and a catalyst to form an alcohol or an aldehyde. The higher alkanes are oxidized catalytically to form carboxylic acids. Catalyst is a substance which alters the rate of a chemical reaction without itself undergoing any chemical change. The chemical reaction in oxidation will be like this. CH4, that is methane, CH4 copper it is a catalyst at 250 degrees Celsius and 100 atmospheric pressure. It will form methanol, twice CH3OH. This is methanol. CH4 plus O2 when Mn2O3 at 250 degrees Celsius, methanol is formed. HCHO plus H2O, methanol is formed. Now let us discuss the next property, which is substitution reaction. The chemical reaction of unsaturated hydrocarbons are characterized by their inertness towards acids, alkalis, oxidizing agents and reducing agents. Since the CC and CH bonds in saturated alkanes are very strong, the saturated hydrocarbons react with halogens in the presence of sunlight to form a number of halogenated products. The halogen replaces the hydrogen atoms of a hydrocarbon one by one, and this reaction is called substitution reaction. The reaction which will occur will be like this. RH plus Cl2, this is alkane, in the presence of sunlight it will form RCl plus HCl. This is chloroalkane. Suppose methane is there, CH4 plus Cl2 in the presence of sunlight, it will form CH3Cl along with HCl. This is chloromethane. CH3Cl is chloromethane. Now let us discuss another chemical property of organic compound, that is addition reaction. The unsaturated hydrocarbons such as ethene, propene, they undergo addition reaction with hydrogen in the presence of nickel or palladium catalyst at 150 to 250 degrees Celsius to form saturated hydrocarbons. And since hydrogen is added to alkenes, this is a reduction reaction, and this reaction is also known as hydrogenation reaction. And hydrogenation reaction is commonly used in the hydrogenation of vegetable oils to produce vegetable ghee. The vegetable oils generally have long unsaturated carbon chains and are liquids, whereas animal fats have saturated carbon chains and they are solids. The process of conversion of a vegetable oil into a solid fat in the presence of hydrogen and nickel catalyst is called hydrogenation. Ethene is converted into ethane. This is hydrogenation of ethene. Oils such as sunflower oil, soybean oil, mustard oil containing unsaturated triglycerides are healthy and should be used for cooking. Animal fats, for example butter, ghee, etc., saturated fats such as dalda, and some oils like groundnut oil, palm oil, coconut oil containing saturated triglycerides are harmful for our health, and since they increase the level of saturated triglycerides and saturated fatty acids in our blood. The saturated fatty acids are responsible for increasing the cholesterol level in our blood, and as a result of this, plaque-like deposits are formed on the inner surfaces of the heart arteries, causing decrease in the flow of blood and deprivation of oxygen in the heart muscles. Thank you.